Man parked on our lawn again, inside our house. Been watching them. Their dog went in our garden. I'm pissed off. Man. Anyway. Oh, it's just the same neighbours that always have visitors and they park on our lawn, and there's a tree there that should stop them, but they still park there, and I can see other parks from my window that are designated parks, and they're there, and they piss me off. And another car did the same thing on the other side of the road with a different person outside, not their lawn either, and they like got it on camera, they literally drove up over it. It's dry as feck right now, so at least they're not digging it up like they did last year. I mean, they don't have any lawn corn. Ginkgo.
What's that?
I gave him a fright. What is that?
Is that a mod gift?
Wait. Plots and schemes? Ginkgo delivery?
Delivered by Ginkgo himself?
Corn!
Mod gift?
What?
Mod scissor?
What does Sam's shirt say? Mum Jeans. It's a band. We saw them the other day. Sam's a mod too? I mean...
Mod gift and Ginkgo and Bug.
Ginkgo gifts? No.
Ginkgo's also a mod.
Oh, this was that Miss Parcel.
What was this parcel?
I was so confused. I'm like, none of us have ordered anything. What? I need scissors. I do.
Oh, you need scissors? Don't worry, I've got you.
Hey, Ginkgo, you ready? Okay, not quite. Why you gotta blame me?
Go away.
Speaking neighbours, though. Pissed at the neighbours. No, I'm derailed!
Derailed. You think
It says our address on it. I hope it didn't flash everyone with it.
You thought you're gonna have a lovely, derailing, devolving rant, but no, instead you get a cool gift.
I can hear their car going. I was standing in the window before, just like staring daggers through the blinds, while their dog went on in our garden. Sam just swiped something from inside the box.
Probably the invoice.
Corn, this had to have been you. This is no more bitching about the neighbors or about the mouse.
In general.
Just no more bitching in general. Oh my god, Corn! I wasn't. No.
And Sam.
And Sam.
You yell at me too.
Yell at you?
As well.
I mean, it didn't have a name on it. It had Sam's name on it. It was sent to Sam. You two being cahoodling.
And Ginkgo.
Sam and Ginkgo and Corn being cahoodling. We're both just thinking that we needed to get you the thing. Well, thank you, both of you. Oh my gosh. I don't know, but it looks fancy. It has the buttons on the side, which is, I can rejig them.
More buttons.
More buttons. We get the good. This is just mouse number. I feel so derailed right now. I was like.
That's what you get, son.
That's what I get for like discovering the neighbors on the lawn literally moments before stream, and then deciding that that's all my brain's gonna think about for the next however long, and then
Not anymore.
This looks so fancy, excuse me. Wait, it's Logitech, same as my keyboard.
I could've gone your black one, but I actually like going white partway through, because I know if you really like your old white.
I miss my old white case.
It feels like your white mouse.
Nice.
And because we already have a white mouse, you can
Another white mouse. Look, it's all. Hi everyone. Corn message Sam. Okay, I see.
Welcome to the stream.
Welcome to stream. Hi Nano. Hi Corn. Hi Cherry. Hi Sylvie. Hi Cortanus. Hi Sam. Hi Ginkgo. Okay. This should be. You can just pretty much plug it in and go. Yeah.
Should be.
I literally I was gonna just steal the old Wi-Fi, the Bluetooth wireless one again.
Blue mouse.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's a really nice white case. It looks like plug and play. Should be the go. Okay, gotta unwrap it. Fancy guys, you. Oh, I was literally just being mad at Sam before because I was like, why aren't you as mad as me about the neighbors? And he's like, I'm just choosing not to like get myself worked up about it. And I'm like, but I'm worked up about it.
And you're like, that pisses me off.
It did piss me off. It's like, Sam, why aren't you as mad as me? I'm such a bad person. You laugh at me when I say that. Sam's just like, haha, yeah, bitch.
You're 6 months pregnant.
Feel called out. Oh dear. Okay.
Look at the mouse though, it's got extra buttons.
Ooh, wait, actually?
It's got like a button there, and a button there, and a button there, and a button
Oh
there,
shit! On the
button
box.
there, and a button there.
On the box, it was hard to tell. It is. Oh damn! You ain't gonna be able to stop me now, team. Fancy.
Hey, let's
Wait,
go.
and they even have like numbers on them for like the buttons.
So you know what they are. Should I plug out your old mouse and put this one in?
Did you just say plug out? Ginkgo, stop it!
Yeah, so I'm not plugging it in. I'm plugging it out.
Unplug?
Plugging it out.
I've never. Yes, do
The
that.
matrix they plug out.
Right. Okay.
You're gonna have no mouse
Buttons.
to see, yeah.
You can say it because she can hit you for it next month. Oh dear. Yeah. To be fair, I've been a bit fragile, but it's okay.
We understand.
We understand. I did lots of. I got up yesterday morning and I made a giant mac and cheese and 2 batches of lemon muffins, and we visited our friends who had the baby at 30 weeks because she's home now. We visited them and said hi and brought lunch. And I just worked all morning making them food. I was very tired. But it was tasty mac and cheese. I feel like I need to lower the volume of this. Oh yeah, it's all working. I'm just sitting here using it. It just this is nice. Ooh, and my thumb feels supported by this. It's like
You got a supportive thumb here.
it's like a little. There's like a little ledge. No, I can't show you. Got like this little ledge your thumb rests on. Oh, this is nice. I'm gonna knock all of the buttons by mistake.
You've already somehow
I've already somehow tangled it.
pushed a bunch of buttons as well just then.
Nice. The scrolling's so smooth. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna have to like learn how to use this. That's really cool though. Sam. Corn! Corn just gets out. Corn!
New mouse alert.
New mouse alert. Okay. What did I do now? Okay.
Now are you gonna have a good stream?
Sam said before stream because I was like all grumpy. He's like, have a good stream. And I'm like, is that a threat? He's like, what did you say? Yes?
I said yes.
You said yes. Straight into MMO, new mouse, don't know how to use. That's the one. I mean, to be fair, I didn't really have anything rigged on the other one apart from like muting and unmuting Discord.
Pretty good. Do I need to get myself one of these mouses? I've got a lot of buttons on it.
It does. I'm gonna be so powerful. It's incredible. I'm gonna need training for this mouse, I feel.
I need to read the manual.
I might need to read the manual. The scrolling's just so smooth, it feels so nice. You're glad you like it? You've always had a hard time shopping for gaming mice or headset? What are you doing?
What the cats do to me.
Oh, the scratch on Sam's.
This is what I put up with.
Do you see the scratch on Sam's wrist? It was from Bug.
I get physically and emotionally abused in this household.
It's like, I made lemon muffins, so, and I did double batch, so you could have a bunch as well.
Okay, and foodily unabused.
You thought it was his own doing? No, it was Bug. But it was like a back leg bug situation. Just like an unco bug moment. Yeah. Anyway. How is everybody? Hi! Have we had good weekends? Did neighbours park on your lawn? Did your Sam and your Corn conspire to get you a mouse? Were there conspiracies? Oh dear. Good now you got a good mouse you can click and drag with.
How funny would it be if the clicking and dragging still didn't work?
No, but it will, because the Bluetooth mouse was infinitely better, so it definitely was the mouse that was a problem. But would that be funny? I don't think that would be funny. No, the fact that like the shoddy Bluetooth mouse was like infinitely better. It just didn't have like it had like a touch scroll thing, so I couldn't like auto run in Final Fantasy, which was a little annoying. That was on camera, Sam, and that was glorious. Someone clip it. That was amazing. Just like chasing Ginkgo out and then followed by Bug. You also got to hang out with your old mate Charlie. Hey, nice. Wednesday, Sunday with oh wait, for a minute it's like Wednesday to Sun. Like, what is Sun? Sunday. Yes. And Charlie also had a lot to say, you reckon? Do you have pictures of Charlie? I would like to see Charlie. FYI, neighbours have left. Thank feck. Good. It did sound like they were packing up when I was like creepily watching them through the blinds before stream. You'll throw them on Discord in a min? Sweet. Sylvia played Monster Hunter for a solid 12 hours. Without eating? But Sylvie, eating though. Did you not eat snacks? Candy? Coffee doesn't really count. But I guess if you put a little bit of milk in it, it's got something going on. Oh dear. Woke up at 1 PM and had breakfast at like 12. Wait, 2. 2 AM. Wait, now I'm confused. 1 PM, breakfast 2 AM. Sylvie. Cherry's still recovering from being sick, but you feel much better. I'm so glad you feel much better, Cherry. It was neat seeing you on Blue's stream. I ended up kind of lurking pretty hard, and then I went off and multitasked and shenanigans. And then I contemplated, like, when the raid happened, I was like, anyway, thank you for clipping the Sam shuffle. Otherwise I was gonna have to, I was like, I can go back and do that, because there was a moment. You went ocean fishing like crazy. Nikki, I saw on, I think it was on, you posted it on Discord, but also I saw on Instagram that you'd like reach 90 on everything now. So yeah. True gamers sustain themselves on being leet. Oh dear. Sam would like some candy. Sam, you can come and have some of the tingles that you bought for me if you really want candy. I say you bought for me, like it was with our money, but like you got them from the supermarket. You can come have some. If you want some. I could offer you some candy. But yeah, I did wonder, I was like, because all of my streams start at ocean fishing time. So I have to like feed them to you because you're holding Dinko, or you can one hand the boy. His butt's just out. Just squeaking at you. Hi Spiral, how are you? Welcome in. How goes the Kingdom Hearts? Hope it goes well. You have new glam for fishing, Cortanis. Also just summer beach vibes, nice. Yeah, definitely, like that's what Discord's for. Post anything you like. Well, within reason. But yeah, I was actually thinking my fishing glam is like It's not, only a couple of parts of it are actually glammed because I've not actually got any new fishing gear in a while. But yeah. And it's taking up a glam slot, I think. Maybe, I'm not sure. Reach affiliate! Congrats! Oh my gosh, that is awesome. I know you were working your booty off for that. That's awesome. Because yeah, it's like those affiliate things, it's the 50 followers that like I found the hardest, I think. It was just one of those things that's just like, it's pain. But yeah, congratulations. Team, you should definitely go check out Spiral. Do it. Stupid within reason, always running in front. I feel like I've missed the context of that, Cortanus. You also got the 50 Moogle Tombstone bonus for getting over 8,000. Nice. Wait, so you'll have the Major General minion? Thank you for doing that, Corn. I thought about it. And I'm like, I'm holding my mouse. It's a nice mouse. Team! Oh dear. Okay. Post whatever within reason. Oh, okay, I see. That makes sense. Oh my gosh. And look at you with emotes already. Heck yeah. And the Frosty Tools AI shoutouts going strong. Small streamer magic. Love it. But yeah. Gosh, it's so smooth. This mouth is so smooth. You got the seagull and dolphin minions too. Yeah, you'll be like churning through it. Also, if you set, what you can do now as well, Nikki, is you could set one of your retainers as a fisher, and then they have the chance of bringing back, like that's how you get the, though you've possibly got it already, like I think the fat cat minion, you get that way, and there's other minions you get from as like a chance your retainers can get them on their adventures. I've not done that in a long time. Joined your buddy for ocean fishing on his stream. Helped him get 8,000 for Mog's home event. Nice. Charlie's on Discord now. I need to see. I need to train myself on this mouse. The scrolling's so smooth. And so sensitive. Like I knock it and it's just... Okay, where am I going? Oh, I see the glam. That's a nice top. And the hat is great. Also, jandals? No, sandals. Do we have jandals in 14? I don't think we do we? Oh my gosh. I can't get over how long Charlie's whiskers are. The cat's hair don't really have whiskers. I mean, they do, but they're not very long. So whenever I see a cat with long whiskers, I'm like, they look so just extravagant. Oh my gosh. Oh, and the tummy rubs. How does Charlie look so like just regal whilst being like pet? Like it's like, yes, you are pet. You pet me, human. You are slave to me. You give me pets. He flopped and your heart melted. I love it. Yeah, I can see the flop. He's so composed. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. So dignified. Oh my gosh. You want to go fishing now, Cortanus? You gotta wait another hour and a half. Soz. I'm assuming. Pretty sure machinist? Machinist? Is that machinist? That's not machinist. MCH. Corn, realized the other day, I was like, someone was asking, I think it was Bumblebee, was asking about different classes, and I was looking at Sylvie and I'm like, what class is Sylvie? And I'm like, that's right. That's right, I'm bad at knowing the classes. I've managed to not be exposed too badly, but it all just came back. It was Dark Knight, yeah. I feel like if there was one I should know, it was that. Sometime, yeah. Maybe we could do it. I don't know. I need to talk to you about it, Corn, because obviously it's like you've put a lot of work into it. Yeah. I mean, a lot of thinking into it anyway. I don't know what you've done. I've not seen. I don't want to assume, but I know that it's been a thing. Maybe post Endwalker. Perhaps. Anyway, where am I? Who am I? Hello. I'm gonna talk about this again, like sometime during stream, but also at the end of stream. I want to do MSQ, or I think I need to do MSQ on another day during the week so I can get to the end of Endwalker before baby turtle's born, okay? So, for that reason, we kind of talked about this briefly, but I wanted to talk about it on a Sunday during a time Final Fantasy peeps will be here. So, yeah. It will mean streaming a different time, like Thursday evenings. Time zones may not be kind to people to be able to catch it. I'm open to suggestions, and if people are like adamantly against it, and a lot of people are like, nah, because I do definitely value having the company, but also like people wanting to not miss stuff. So yes. Anyway, I'll mention it again throughout. But essentially, if you've got thoughts, feelings, concerns, speak at some point. But that is the plan, so just heads up. What it will mean is starting next week, we'll do that. Also, I thought I wouldn't be able to stream at all next Tuesday, but I might be able to. It'll just be later. Got a late night at work, but I think it finishes at 7, so it might just be a sneaky short stream. Technically, we should be starting Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC. But, yeah, anyway. FYI. I feel like there was something else I was going to talk about, but I can't remember. I'm officially 30 weeks pregnant now, so that's a thing. 10-week countdown. If it even ends up being 10 weeks, I don't know. Could be more. Could be slightly less. Who knows? But yeah. The DLC is so good, Spiral. I've never played it before. So I played through, I'd played all the Kingdom Hearts games. Hadn't played the remixes. Played through the remixes for sake of stream. We just finished 3, so yeah. Oh my gosh, that smart horn. That's so smart. Why didn't I think of that? That's great. Okay, thank you for typing that and pinning that, because yes. It's super hard though. Honestly, not mad about that, because I found 3 over. I play on normal mode, so maybe it'll be different for me. Maybe I ain't as hardcore as you, Spiral. But yeah, maybe it'll be right, because you were talking about it as you had the realization that we could do that. Smart. But yeah, this mouse is so. Okay. What else? I don't think I was gonna say too much else. I think we're good. I survived a full week of work. Somehow, barely. Next week's gonna be hard because it's got like 2 late nights. But we'll do it. We'll get through. We'll get through together. They still have not found someone to look after my class while I'm on leave. They had one candidate, and that candidate has said nah. So anyway, you wouldn't mind Final Fantasy XIV Thursday streams. You might miss a bit on second half because tired, fear. I'll just have to also make sure that I'm like better at getting the VODs up. I think I've been okay doing that last couple of whiles, but yeah. Also, yeah, it's rough though, oof. I also did some redecorating in house, kind of ish. I really just wanted to put the heart chairs out because they were cute. So shall we have a look? Let's have a look. Whoa!
It'll quench you. Nothing.
Right.
It's the quenchiest.
Hey! Roy, thank you so much for the resub. How are you? Welcome in. I hope you're well. 32 months. So many months. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, look. Oh my gosh, I can actually click and drag. I don't have to like put excessive force onto clicking and yes. Yes! I'm not gonna get cramp in my hand. Thanks, bestie. Thanks, Sam. Oh my gosh. And thanks, Ginkgo. Ginkgo's gone. Ginkgo was the delivery boy, I suppose. Oh my gosh. Life changing. But yeah, see, look. Table with new chairs. I ran out of dye. I wanted them all to be this like ice blue color, and then I didn't have any more ice blue. Also, I realized we didn't have the dancing pole anywhere in the house. So I thought, well, that needs to be rectified immediately. So I put it in the middle of the light. New mouse. Yes, new mouse courtesy of Corn and Sam and Ginkgo delivery boy. My old one wasn't really, it's a bit grubby. Old one wasn't really clicking anymore. I'd like hold down it really, really hard in order for it to click. I was getting cramp in my hands. Oh, and I just knocked my keyboard. But yes. So yeah, I hope you don't mind, Corn. I might have gotten a bit carried away. I added dancing pole. I had to like remove some things because didn't have enough space to place stuff. I removed some stuff from downstairs mostly. But yeah. Gotta get the pole up, yeah. Exactly. What this does mean is there's some additional places for hiding, I suppose. Although it might be obvious to be in these places. I don't know. I feel like Corn could probably pull it off though, to be fair. And then I accidentally removed the vine thing from here. And then I couldn't, as far as like doing a trick to get it back, my brain couldn't, so I put this here, which just extends the top shelf. So it looks fine. There are obvious places. This is true. Hi. I see you there. Go sit back down, please. Wait, so when I sit here... Oh. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's really good. Gotta screenshot that one. You were lurking while getting ready, though you see the call for thoughts on streams. One request if possible. Could the last trial of Endwalker possibly be a Sunday stream if it works out okay? Thank you for your thoughts, Meg. I appreciate it. Also, howdy. Yeah, so I obviously don't know what's coming up in Endwalker. All my stripy top's like tripping me out. Is anyone else seeing like a trippy thing going on here? Sorry. Yeah, I don't know what's coming up, but it would make sense to have like any things requiring a party, a larger party or otherwise, to be on a weekend. So yeah. Oh wait, hang on. Eminonx? Hey, I think I said that wrong, but welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Feel free to correct me on how to pronounce your name, or let me know how you'd like to be referred, or don't. It's up to you. But yeah, we can make that a thing, Corn. Okay, sweet. You needed to know if you could, and you could like just see from behind there. Yeah, I was just going through my storeroom and was like, what items do I have that I could place, and I kind of just went a little ham. We could always map our ocean fish on a Thursday to make that happen if need be. Yeah, we can always like find other things to do if we get there. You'll try to be here for any Thursday streams, probably won't be able to make too many. No, that's all good, Meg. And that's why I felt bad about having MSQ on Thursdays, because I knew that it would be like not suitable for some of you. And like, I don't... sometimes you can't make a stream and that's fine. Like I don't expect people to be here all the time, but I also like, I don't know, I feel like I owe it to you guys to like at least give you the heads up and like work with you because we're on this journey together, you know? Yeah. I don't know. Words! But that's why I hadn't started a Thursday yet, because I wanted to have a Sunday where I could talk about it while peeps were here, and just make it like as, yeah, out in the open and whatever is possible. So yeah. Yes, that should be good. Okay. Anywho, I need to get used to this mouse. It's so smooth. So fancy. But yeah, anyway, this is pretty much all I did as far as like changing things around. I took a few things out of the turtle room downstairs because it's just like a lot of clutter that we don't necessarily need. So yeah, I removed quite a few of the objects around here. Like the plushie pile, and there was like another plush there, and there was like a chair, extra chair here. I think there was like another cushion. To be fair, we kind of went overboard with the things here, and I could definitely still remove more stuff. I just kept popping down here when I reached the item limit and took something else away. I cleaned up. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And I stacked those two items because I thought it looked kind of cute. And now we have these up here. And that little chocobo for some reason. Not sure why. Yeah. Now we can all like sit here and watch someone dance on the pole. Just no one judge you if you stay up later on some work nights to catch extra streams here or there. No, we're not going to judge you. You just do what works for you, okay? I don't want to like... I don't want to like be the reason for bad habits or otherwise, but like also you can make your own decisions. Wait, why am hang on, there we go. Doting thin air. I need to actually dote people. You've never judged anyone for being here. If I did that, I would have to judge myself for just yeah. It's fine. You don't need a reason to make bad choices. Fair. No judgment. You're not allowed to judge the way you do it. Oh yes, and that. I need to add the... Should I sort the macro now? Because this emote's adorable. Oh my god. Okay, let's sort the macro now. Is it in social? No. System? User macros. It's gonna be macro 69, I think. Do I need motion after it? Is that how it works? So it'd be dote. Does it need motion? Dote motion. I can actually highlight. I can. Did you see that? I could click and highlight the text. Oh my god. Okay. That's OP. It's love heart, eh? Love heart. Can't remember how you changed the icon of it. Can't remember how you do that. But if I execute it... Okay, I don't. It didn't do the love heart though. Have I got any others? I've not fiddled with my macros in a very long time. I need a delay. Oh, like this, like a wait. The dote didn't happen, it wasn't long enough. Wait 3. Okay. It didn't do it? Is it because do I need a dot there? Wait, dot 3? This is the whole stream team? I'm kidding, of course. Oh! Okay. Maybe wait, dot 9? There has to be a better way to do this, but that's okay. Okay, 9 was too long. 7! You don't think there is, it's just a thing. 6, you say? Okay. And then I need to make the icon look like Dote, right? There'll have to be a way to do that. Like, if I search macro icon emote, surely. Macro icon. Maybe? So is it gonna be like macro icon Dote? Well, I don't know what category it would need to be. Just like that? Oh yeah, there we go. Genius! Okay, we try. This should be it. This is it. This is it. Cute! Okay, we got it. Now... Feck, where... System... I'm gonna drag this down here. Sorry, this will be a little bit jank because I've not done this in a long time. It's in my HUD. Is this one I think I need to make visible? I think that's the one I put everything on. So now when I go classes jobs, gear set list. This is on the first one, so it should be on my white mage. No, it's not on my white mage. Oh wait, no it won't be. It'll be on my botanist. Nope, Fisher. So now, remove that one and put... It just means I'm never going to be able to just dote someone. It's going to just always be a dote and the love heart, but that's fine. Also, I love how this one's called just 69. Cool. So now if I go HUD layout, hide. Cool, we should be good now. Back to Massage. Sylvie, are you ready to be doted and love-hearted? You can always type dote by itself for just a dote. That's true. Hey, it worked though. Wonderful. Okay. We're all far too cute. I usually just copy paste it because I don't do it often enough to like remember what things are. That's okay. I'll figure it out eventually. Okay, I think we're good. Sweet, okay. Admin, done. Invite, invite, invite. This mouse is so smooth. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Hi, Meg. I can use my new macro on you. You put it on Discord. Thank you, Con. A Appreciate it. Okay. Nice. I think, yeah, 0.6 is like a good combo. It's a good amount of time. Oh, the like knee bend as well. Although I guess it might be like race specific, like how you do it. I like my little knee bend. That's adorbs. Alright. Okay. I think I might just keep this glam on for a little bit. Because why not? So shall we? I did consider coming on and doing some finding ether currents. And then I decorated instead, so, you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Totally fine. Okay. Gosh, so there are so many buttons on this mouse. What am I... So much potential. I'm gonna have to, like, ask peeps with buttons how they do their buttons. Because yes. Alright. It's badass corn. Okay, so last time we had the moment with Estinian. Not Estinian. Hidiache. Why did I say Estinian? Is Estinian even here right now? I feel like this is too like sappy for him. It's, yeah, moment with Estinian. We wish we had a moment with Estinian. No, we had a moment. It was a very touching moment. Eyes were not dry. It was also very public. That's okay. We've got Moon's parents here. You must be one of the Scions, correct? I am. I actually worked with Moon a lot. Thank you for caring for my daughter. The time she spent with you was all too short, but I know she was proud to have you as comrades. Urianger is too, I'm sure, and I certainly feel better for knowing he has good friends to look after him. See that he comes home from time to time, will you? I'm not gonna stop talking about it. I'm sorry. At least I'm not bitching about it anymore. Well, no, I was bitching, moaning about it. I don't need to worry about accidentally clicking through, like accidentally double clicking and skipping dialogue. Because the mouse clicks once instead of double clicking when I don't want it to. Anyway, classical Rogadin isn't so different from Eorzean. Did you ever wonder why we named our daughter Moon's Bride? Oh, well, I read this last time, but we'll read it again. Double clicking was happening pretty much all the time, Corn. I had to like, yeah, it was happening a lot. Maybe not all the time. It was happening a lot. That's why I was having to like go back in my event tab to read text because I would click too far. Like I'd click once, but it would register it as a double click. And there was a time where it was just, even when I wasn't clicking it, it was just clicking constantly. Thankfully not when I was in game, but you know. There are a lot of things I didn't tell you all that I was doing. Because I was like, no, it's fine. Oh dear. Okay, when I first held her, the moon was shining silver and full. It was fine, the whole world seemed to glow. I knew I had chosen her, that she would be a beacon of that self-same light. Of course, we'd later hear our fair share of jokes about how we ought to have gone for Sun instead, with how bright and stubborn she was. But fiery as my moonbreeder was, she was always kind and gentle. She was. Where have all your pencils gone? I think Ginkgo ate them, Sylvie, honestly. Blame Ginkgo. I don't think I want to talk to the Leporites. I feel like they... I feel like they won't have much to say. Yeah, no, we've read those before. I'm not gonna read those again. Okay. Blame Corn. Oh dear. Damn it, Ginkgo. Damn it, Corn. I need to add like to the blame. I need to add in. It was Ginkgo. Or Ginkgo, you're being silly, or something like that. Alright, the pile of anxiety over Charlie and Hamlet has thinned to more manageable levels. A rare ginkgo or bug, yeah. Like, ginkgo ate it. Bug stole it. That kind of thing. Just making sure the washing's still there. Alright, ahem. Though that's not what it says at all. Thou hast my gratitude for lending courage to the Laportes. Not disposed to rest on their laurels, several of our guests have elected to accompany my countrymen to their stations. Some few may still come hither seeking counsel, and so shall I remain to aid them as need be. If thou art needed elsewhere, do not let me detain thee. You're as poetic as ever, Urianger. As a matter of fact, I was hoping you might check on Alizé. Last I saw, she was struggling to carry an enormous pile of boxes out the west gate. I could go myself, but we both know whose help she's less like to scorn. True. Not to mention that, much to my misfortune, I can think of several other things I ought to be doing. Alright. Bye, Thancred. You found a pencil? Nice. Have fun doing some drawing. Do you know what you want to draw in? Like, not sure. Like the smallest bit of ice left in here. Okay. I knew you'd sympathize with me not wanting to talk to the Laportes. Okay. Nikki's logged in! Okay. Urianger, hi. Pray assist Mistress Alizé, she hath taken up too great a burden, like as not. Livingway and I shall attend to matters here. Can I just walk that way? Or, oh no, it's blocked off, isn't it? Oh wait, no, I do need to go that way. Can I jump over the hedge? My cotton shepherd slops sold! Nice. I can't remember what it was that I bought, but I was under 1 million, but then my retainers have got me back over 1 million, so that's good. Sloppy. Exactly. Okay, it's satisfying that these unlock in wedges, but I was kind of expecting more, to be honest. Was I gonna be over there? I imagine so. Somebody in chat saw the chibi you made lighting up and were like, OMG, it's so cute, I want one. Ayo. Oh wait, Fishing Stream uses Discord portrait as Twitch overlay. Oh, that's cool. Lights up when you speak. I've seen people do that with like the bubbles on the side, eh? That's cool. You linked her page? Appreciate it, thanks. I need to actually like properly post my commission thing somewhere because I've rejigged it, but I've not actually. I said I would do that, didn't I? And I've not done that at all. I need to add like emotes and stuff to it because I feel like they need their own pricing depending. Alright, Alizé, what are you doing with these? Were they chirping? Chattering? I'm gonna walk away and come back so I can... Squealing. What are you doing with these squealing boxes? Lavely, what are you doing out here? Helping you? Not that I don't mind if you help with the boxes, but it's far from the most exciting of tasks, are you sure? It's a box of rodents. They are squealing. Well, I appreciate the assistance. We need to get these to Aporia. Time is short, of course, but they're full of organic specimens and samples. Oh my gosh, sorry. So try not to be too rough with them. Alphino should be waiting for us when we arrive. I'll see you there. Mischief managed her. You're just like wandering out, Corn. You're like, yep, my job's done here. I destroyed the crates. 3 minutes to deliver to Alphino. Where is Alphino? Oh, that way. Okay. Look at me go. Look at me go. Hey. like different colors of these like fume things at each. I shouldn't have procced that. Or aggroed that. No! Leave me alone! I walked right into it, to be fair. Your favorite pest control expert. Get corn on the case. Good to go. Bug was in the Christmas tree before, but I don't think she's in there anymore. No. She was in there and then took out washing, and then as soon as you go outside, she's like, I want to go outside, actually. Why aren't you letting me go outside? And then she meows really sadly by the door. She's an outdoor cat at heart. It was too hot though. Nikki, hello! Alpha, I have your boxes. Oh, you're helping with the crates. Wonderful. You can put that here with the others. Question to those of you who aren't doing this quest, am I carrying a box or nah? Or am I just like running weirdly? I'm carrying a box? Oh, that's cool. I wondered if it was like client side or server side. You have my gratitude, but how did you come to be involved in this? Thancred saw Alize with boxes and said that I'd be better off helping than he would be. Yeah, it's server apparently, huh? Huh, then I suppose I have Thancred to thank as well. If you're wondering why we were tasked with bringing these boxes to Aporia to begin with, so was I. It turns out that this is a base of operations of sorts. Those with final say as to what is included in the ship's manifest can be found here. Okay, so these are the people who decide who lives and dies, essentially. Father included, I suspect. I would imagine so, yeah. They're gonna be... Oh, no, Alize's here with the rest. I thought someone was gonna be escaping from the box. Or stowing away. Potentially. Hi, Tally! Welcome in. That should be everything. Okay, I just carried a small box and Alize brought the others. Nice. You carried all of that at once? Are you trying to injure yourself? Oh, hush. They're lighter than they look, and not everyone has your delicate arms. I suppose we should let someone know that we've finished. Theopolden is in the courtyard. We can report to him. Why don't you come along? You should get credit for your assistance at least. Considering where we are, we might even learn something interesting. Sure. I do enjoy this glam. I feel like I can still wear it, right? It's fine. Hello! Nikki! I have a macro now. I can dote. And then I can do this. Nice. You weren't wrong, Nikki, when you said this is what we're all gonna do now. It's the way. There's just... yeah. Wait, there's another crystal over here? Did that show up on the map when it was empty? I'm not sure it did. I feel like I didn't know this was here. Okay. This glam works with my current hairstyle too, so I'm not mad about it. And for once I've actually made sure that I'm wearing a necklace too. Alright. I keep thinking I've seen him elsewhere, but I cannot for the life of me remember when. This person. I don't know. This must be Theopolden. Hi Theopolden. Gods, it never ends, does it? What can I do for you? We're here to help actually, so don't be rude. We've brought samples from Charlie and Hamlet, series 110. The crates are by the entrance. Ah, thank you. I had expected one of my colleagues, but we are dreadfully short-handed. Just a moment. Are you the Fortunal's children? You are Fortunal's children, are you not? Alphino and Alizé, at your service. You're well acquainted with father, I take it. Quite. I've been friends with your parents since our days at the Studium. I remember when you were yay high, waddling hither and thither. Clearly it's been quite some time since we've met. 'Tis good to see you again, wielding your father's noliths, no less. Oh yeah, did Alphino's father respond to Alphino having those? Did I miss it? I might have missed it. Probably happened and I didn't recognize it for what it was. You knew our parents when they were young. What were they like? Pray spare no detail. I should like nothing more than to regale you with, alas, I am meant to be in charge here, and reams of paperwork want for submission. We can help with that. In exchange for the sort of stories our parents would never willingly divulge, of course. I like Alizé's style. You've never noticed him acknowledging it? Okay, maybe he doesn't then? I'm not sure. Huh. Very well then. There happen to be 3 sets of documents in need of delivery, so how about you each take one? This guy's so forthcoming. He's just gonna, like, drop the goss on their parents. Wait right there. They are so keen. I mean, fair. You will find a forum representative waiting to collect these near the southernmost structure. I hope I haven't kept her waiting too long. Never mind Alphino and Alizé, I'm certain they'll be back soon enough. Okay. After Mum gives them to Alfie, feel like the next time he sees them he looks away. You know, because bad dad. Right, like he just chooses not to acknowledge them because he's cool. Or he's disappointed. Or he just is bad dad. Fair. Maybe he has dialogue about it, but you tend not to talk to him if you don't have to. I'm pretty sure I chatted with him at every point. I think. Yeah. You got Major General on this ult? Nice. Congrats. I'm glad you're enjoying the ocean fishing. Are you not one of the scions of the 7th Dawn? I thought you were meant to be working on the ether burner. No, instead I'm giving you documentation. Not particularly well guarded secret what the nature of this is, but due to how dull it is to read, it will remain unknown. Okay, fair. Major General is great. Have a piece of paper. Theopolden's paperwork. I was beginning to worry he had misplaced his quill. I appreciate your help in seeing these documents to my hands at last. As for your other task, pray keep this between us, but I sincerely hope you scions succeed. The Exodus is without a doubt the most monumental undertaking in the history of the Forum, and so we must be circumspect in all respects. Risk is a privilege we cannot afford ourselves. At its heart, however, Sharlayan has ever been a nation of the curious. It would be a tragedy indeed if we were the ones to stymie your pursuit of truth. Okay. Sure. Bim, 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 bim. I feel like I didn't understand half of what they said. Essentially that, like, they don't want to stop us if we're right. Is that what they're saying? Quick and efficient, I dare say you have a talent for this work. The twins' papers only needed to be delivered to elsewhere in the facility, so they should be returning any moment. Okay. What goss are we gonna get? We return with not a scrap of paperwork remaining on our persons, you will note. You both have my thanks and my apologies for sending you on an errand far below your ambitions. Why, even as a babe, you struggled out of your swaddling clothes and... That's quite enough of that, thank you. It was compromising stories of our parents that we'd asked to hear, to reiterate, not of themselves. I feel like there's not a compromising story, though. Of course, I've known your father for so long, I must have something. Well, As you know, part of why the Lavalier name garners such respect in Sharlayan is your family's storied history. You too can trace your ancestry directly to those who came aboard Nuncrypt's Hope, a lineage few can claim. I've never thought much of it myself. It's not as though our forebears founded our nation. They were simply there when it happened. Nevertheless, it has traditionally been a point of pride. 'Tis why Nuncrypt's pronouncement, definitely said it wrong, renounce the ways of war and pursue enlightenment through knowledge and reason has ever been our family's creed. Alice doesn't want to know she was ever a wee infant. True. Did you know he once sneezed in the forum? The look on his face. Honestly, I'd believe it. I'd believe that would be the extent of the shade. Until your grandfather's time, Grandfather Louis Soir broke the mold, huh? Archon Louis Soir looked not to Nuncrypt's words, but his deeds. He asserted, in defiance of his peers, that choosing to save the great and the small from the rising tides was the true mark of our founder's virtue. Perhaps it was his expertise, his knowledge of ancient prophecy, and the fall of civilizations that led him to conclude that to eschew conflict at every turn was to consign mankind to his doom. I understand. His doom was like Louis Soir's doom, but no, like as in mankind's doom. Okay. Fall of civilizations. Yeah, that sounds important information given now. There will ever be conflict and calamity will follow. Thus, to ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. Indolence? They were with their grandfather a lot, so, you know. She got mad after being caught taking a nap. She wants to be known as a badass 24/7. It's true. Reminds you of someone else? Who? Can't be me. I tell you all, I have naps all the time. You remember his words well. Indeed, Archon Louis Soir lived by that personal creed and used every means at his disposal to bring succor to those in need, Sharlayan or no. That almost rhymed. What kind of rhymed? No one loved and admired your grandfather more than his son. Yet Fortunal could not reconcile Louis Soir's deeds with the philosophy of their forebears as his peers. And his peers. Wait. Why am my brain not working? Philosophy of their forebears and his peers. Okay. A philosophy in which he believed so fervently, yet made a pariah of his father. Brain not brainin'. Fortunal agonized over this contradiction for much of his life. Are we getting like excuses for Fortunal? God's father. Oh dear. A son may carry his father's blood, but his choices are his own to bear. Is it not always thus? Gods know Fortunal's a cranky old goat, but I'm sure you butt heads often enough. Yet even so, you must know that you are constantly in his thoughts, every moment of every day, and that is not an exaggeration in the slightest. Oh, he has a funny way of showing it. You should have seen him when you were born. Barely recognizable he was, with a kind of dumbfounded grin I've not seen since he first took fancy to your mother. He was practically skipping when he told me the news. Oh, take my word for it, he loves you to an embarrassing degree. Still, it's a funny way of showing it. But he is also frustratingly single-minded. Once he's decided that a given action is for the best, he will stay the course no matter who or what opposes him. I love you guys so much, I'm expelling you from my family, right? A profoundly annoying habit when you're on the other end of it, as I'm sure you'll agree. Yeah. I'll say. Thank you for your insight. When next we meet our parents, I shall mention that we spoke. And tell them that you dobbed him in. Try not to get me into too much trouble now. I need the forum on my side. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back to work. I have to make sure those specimens you brought make it to their proper places, or the cranky old goat will have my hide. We can speak again later. Love that he's calling him a cranky old goat. Yeah, I'm never forgiving him for that either. Not okay. Like, unless it was his way of trying to protect them, but no, I can't even justify that. That doesn't... No. Nah. Hail, you three! Oh, Graha, hello. Graha, surely Kokol hasn't, or Cockle, didn't we decide? Well, that's how it was in the cutscene. Hasn't driven you out of the forge already. For better or worse, no. Yes, the Graha wiggle. However, he has set me a task that requires more than my single pair of hands, and here you are. I could use at least one of you, but I won't object to more. Unfortunately, Alize and I have prior commitments, and we have delayed too long as it is. But I guess I can do your odd jobs, Graha. What about you, Lovely? Can you spare the time? Sure. You did a little draw. You don't have the patience to finish anything at the moment, apparently. Fair enough. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Sylvie. There is a reason we adopted the twins, true. You did a new half-finished sketch next to your last unfinished sketch. Nice. Nice. Okay, perfect. Shouldn't take long. Alright, what are we gonna do with you, Graha? Hi, Alize. Much as I'd like to press Theopolden for more revealing tidbits, we should be getting back to our tasks. 'Tis strange to hear father spoken of in such a way, but I suppose he would find your view of me no less odd. I suppose. Right, I'm pretty sure this will be better than what I've got. Right? 86. Wait, no, 545. Yep. Bim, 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 bim. I feel like I should remove this from my glamour plate now because I accidentally clicked on it on a non-MSQ stream the other day, which is spoils. You know? Also, hello Chris, welcome in. Enjoy your snack. It is progress, exactly, Meg. 100%. Okay. I guess since I changed that, I need to... I'm also trying to be good with fixing my portrait. Even though I changed my hands, it's fine. I guess so. Oh wait, no. Oh no. Okay, whatever. You know one thing? I wonder if it's still doing it. Oh, now it'll be because we've got too many people. When I was by myself, when I logged in the other day, it blocked off alliance raids for me. Average item level 565. Should I not be able to do them though? Like my stuff. I mean, 538, but like what? Have they upped the requirement of it? Because like this is Crystal Tower and shit, right? Right. Right. I'm too low, but like, this is Alliance Roulette. It's Crystal Tower, right? Because I'm 90? To prevent Crystal Tower cheese, change the rules a bit to avoid cheesing item level to force low level alliances. It thinks I'm eligible for the 90 raid. Oh. I mean, I've not got stuff to do, so I guess I just can't do... They added 90 alliance raids to roulette. Okay, I thought I was tripping and there was some kind of bug because yeah, that's weird. Interesting. I guess if I change to like a class that's not level 90, it'll be fine. Why is my Astrologian wearing this though? It's fine. Okay, that makes sense. I was confused. Also, Razzle, hello, hi, welcome in. And Villanix too. Hi, hi, hi. Okay. Because hot. In the event that our, and I quote, promised heap of adamantite falls right out of the bloody sky and into my lap, Master Cockle wishes to be ready to put the proverbial hammer to anvil at a moment's notice. To fabricate these parts, however, he needs the flames in Cockle's forge to burn hotter. He sent me to increase the amount of ether being funneled to his furnaces. The flow of fire aspected ether in the Brinthros is regulated by an elemental reactor south of here, to which I've borrowed the key. The adjustment will require 2 people to carry out safely, but I can explain the process when we arrive. Okay. Your Dark Knight isn't eligible due to gear, but your lower level dancer with crappy gear is fine. Interesting. I had no idea there was like people with cheesing item level to like dictate what one they got. I didn't know that was a thing. I thought they'd just chuck you in it regardless and just be like whoop whoop. Alright, this is where we part then. We'll see you in Charlie and Hamlet once the adamantite arrives, if not before. But actually, I've not even unlocked the 90 alliance, so it shouldn't apply to me, right? I mean, I guess I am level 90, but still. This way then. Okay. Okay. They don't care that it's like, you're level 90, deal with it. Is Crystal Tower that good though? I feel like people get it all the time and are indifferent about it. I don't know. Just gonna have some paracetamol. Getting a bit of a headache. Be fine, they're not. The seal ain't broken, we good. They've just been like rocking around in my bag, so yeah. I'm probably dehydrated. I need to have more of my water. You'd rather do the 90 than Crystal Tower? You really notice the difference when Moogle tomes come from later raids. Everyone dies all the time and it takes twice as long because people just don't get it as often. And people want easy tomes. I mean, that's interesting, but I figured like, don't they want people running old content? I wouldn't have thought it would be a problem. Also, I'm following you guys. I feel like I need to like follow. Oh, because I'm on a mount, it's like awkward. Are you all walking? Is that what this is? Okay. Follow us, Nikki. You would assume it would matter if someone is manually queuing for it. I mean, there's nothing stopping people still manually queuing for it, right? But yeah. You're roleplay walking. Or RP walking. Yeah. Nikki's just running circles around us. We're almost there. Is it up there? I'm assuming so. You can manually queue normally. Oh, well, that's good at least. It's not like blocking you out from doing it in general. So it's team. Running ahead. Graha's waiting for me, you know. Hi, Graha! Okay. The reactor is housed within this facility. I'll be the one to go inside and adjust the fire ether output. When I do, a rather large amount of water aspected ether will issue from the vent at the top. I expect this is to attract at least a few elementals, which we would both rather not be drawn into the reactor itself, trust me. Can I ask that you put down any that draw too near? They'll pose you little trouble, I'm sure. Alright, people were putting on low level gear only to get the Crystal Tower raids. So people trying to do 60, 70, 80 Alliance raids first time were sitting in hour-long queues, right? I mean, we've had that problem, right? Like, when I went through and did the Alliances, we party-finded for like an hour at times. It was pretty rough. So I guess if it helps that, it'll be good. Alright, wait here if you would. Okay. You're memeing and trying to walk through the rest of Endwalker. I appreciate it. We straight up unsynced some of the lower Alliance roulettes. Yeah. Alliance raids. Yeah, that's right. Overall, it's a good thing even if you're annoyed. Yeah. No, I get it. Now that I've had it explained, I understand. It didn't make sense to me before. I thought it was a bug. It's like, why have I all of a sudden been locked out of this? I can't unsee that my like pew-pews look like peens now. I mean, it depends on the angle. But like, I can't unsee it now. They just happen to be the ones that I have. I've not found any that I particularly like for sake of glamming yet. Cannot be unpeen. Did everything go smoothly out here? Yep, it was good. We good. I thought as much. No major complications to speak of inside either. Cool. And the water ether appears to be venting properly. I expect Cockle will have seen a difference in his forged flames by the time I return. Nice! I feel like that was a team effort, one corn. I just misread and then decided to missay what you'd written. Since I have you, there was another matter I thought to discuss with you. Nothing terribly important, merely something I've been considering. Part of this I shared with everyone, yet you, and only you, have been to Elpis. True. Tell me more. As we have established, refined adamantite is a product of Alag. Of the Empire's twilight years, in fact. It was a material which saw much use as part of the Allagan's efforts to extend beyond the bounds of this world, Dalamud, of course, being the most prominent. Of those who would push further, expand Alag's empire to encompass the heavens and the stars above, perhaps the greatest was its infamous technologist Amon. There's a name. Amon wanted to travel the Sea of Stars. Amon's the one that we've been mistaken for, yeah? The one that we've never met. Oh my god, Cherry, that horoscope. Is it not? That's someone else? What one's Amon again? Amon is the Allagan dude? Oh god. We fought his clone. Oh, yeah! Yes, where is him? Starts with A. Okay. Thinking of a Zem. Okay, we see him in Crystal Tower. I feel like I always forget Amon's context. Thanks, team. He did. He must have had his own reasons, however, for there is no evidence to suggest he'd retained memories of his life as an ancient. Also, I clicked the dialogue about him wanting to travel the stars or something, or explore them. As an ancient, though, what? He only joined the Ascians once the Empire was all but dust, as you know. If not his memory, though, what drove him to pursue the idea with such fervor? Fervor. This may seem far-fetched, but what if souls like minds have a personality, so to speak, a natural disposition towards which they are inclined? I mean, if the soul's an entity of a person, then I feel like that's not too far-fetched, Graha. We know with relative certainty that it was the gross decadence and inexorable? Define. I'm like struggling to comprehend today. To stop or prevent. Okay. That doesn't make sense. Oh, impossible to stop or prevent. Okay. We know with relative certainty that it was the gross decadence and inexorable decline of Alag that moved Amon to resurrect Emperor Zande. The Empire's people spoke lightly of death and destruction, experimenting on those they deemed beneath them to fill the emptiness in their hearts. Hearts? In facilitating Zande's return, Amon provided these languid souls with the means to free themselves from the mire of their own indolence. Anyone else? I'm just sorry. I'm just reading back on the event tab because like this feels important, but my brain's struggling. Or would have had not Zande been convinced by his own death that life itself was meaningless. Amon's desire for his countrymen to conquer the heavens could only be a means to the same end, to instill the people with new purpose. Like Hermes before him, Amon was appalled by how those around him lived, but could never bring himself to believe that those lives were devoid of meaning. And both of them sought that meaning, that hope, in the distant stars. Such is my theory, anyway. Ultimately, it is the consequences of their actions which matter. Their motives are of no moment, and yet. To reach those stars on wings of adamantite, to travel to the ends of creation and beyond, the promise of hope everlasting, that much I do understand. We full of hope, we good. But enough musing for now, why don't we see how Kokol is getting on? You gonna jump off and level Reaper a little, so you can be ready for what's to come? Okay. That's not ominous. Okay, Amon drops cool black and white pants. That's what you know him for. Nice. Okay. Oh, now I'm going that way. This mouse is so smooth. Amon also has a cool hat. Is Amon the jester looking guy? I feel like he is, yeah? Kind of. Okay. Theatre kid. Okay. I've always kind of seen him as a jesterish, clownish kind of character. Runa used his hat for the pirate glam contest. Ah, okay. I think I remember that. Really explains the Fan Daniel we know. True though. Is this way? I really should be checking my ether current, shouldn't I? There's one close. Northeast. Ah! I see you. I've probably gone past many a ether current since I've been here. It has a huge feather. You'd show, but Vieira! Ah! Cries in Vieira. Okay. Let's see how this is going, huh? I'm assuming the stuff that we've needed has been delivered. If he's ready to, like, smelt it. I'd assume. Sorry, that was me clicking off of my... I had a Chrome tab open. But enough musing, for now. Oh wait, no. I thought I'd skipped something, but I didn't. I did thoroughly brief Cocole on refined adamantite's history. I only volunteered to go to the reactor because I was finished and there was little else to do. Hopefully that dispels any misapprehensions that I was kicked out for prattling on. Graha just as a walking encyclopedia. Phew, I can feel those flames are blazing from here. Glad you found someone capable, Graha, but there's not much left for you lot to do. Unless you can conjure up that refined adamantite any faster. Okay, they're still waiting for it. Meg got caught at a wall? Oh, with the following? Oh no. That's rough. Bunny people do deserve giant ridiculous hats. Instead we only get small ridiculous hats. I did thoroughly brief Cocole on refined adamantite's history. Okay, I've already read that. Graha? We can pretend Sai is busy thinking about laundry. Very intensely. Nice. I do trust you to deliver on your promise. I do, only... I hate waiting! I want that adamantite and I want it now! Tantruming, huh? We share your impatience, I assure you. Is there truly nothing else we can assist with in the meantime? I wish the sittings about unbearable. I can read. Pity the forum frowns on recreational explosions. Well, so long as they can't prove it was premeditated. Get you gone. I've mistakes to make. Is he gonna blow stuff up? You put some rice in the rice cooker. You're gonna reheat some orange chicken you made for dinner. Nice. Sounds amazing. Enjoy. Also, hi. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes, it'll be. There'll just be like an explosion in the distance. In that case, I suppose I should go and return this key to the reactor. I'll have one more look to make sure nothing has gone wrong unintentionally or otherwise. I'm certain there are better uses for your time, however. I will join you in Charlie and Hamlet anon. Sylvie! I just hear Sylvie dying in the background. Where is my... Oh no, Sylvie! Oh, there was an explosion, you say? I'ma doubt that. And then I'm gonna grovel. Or pay respects, not quite sure. You can come back though. I will allow it. Okay, I've got to go all the way over here. So I might just make sure you're back. Take the teleport. Bim, 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 bim. That bat wave emote is too cute, Chris. Okay. So I just stand around and wait for the delivery? That's what's happening now? If you wait here, your companions are bound to turn up sooner or later. Sure they will. There was an explosion. It was you that exploded though. I see. We just chillin'. Your clothes are wrinkly, left them in the dryer too long. Oh no! We'll run a fluff cycle in the morning so you don't piss off your neighbours.
All set.
Funny dryers weren't so loud, huh? Hi, Stola. There's Stinian. Yes. Why am I questioning his name all of a sudden?
We finished what we could. Delivered supplies, tracked down escaped animals. trivial tasks as they may be.
You got gifted a sub from Tabitha Sabitha. It does look like it's one of their emotes, yeah. Nice. That definitely counts, Meg. You're good. That's true, Corn. I did do that.
That's enough, don't you think? If there was anything more important still undone, that would be a problem in itself.
Turtle has been so wriggly today, team. Like, ever since I woke up, she's just been like throwing elbows and knees and doing somersaults. Making the most of room while she's got it, I guess. Okay.
The vessel is essentially ready for departure. All that remains is to load the final batch of supplies and see everyone on board. Once we've readied the ether burner, that is.
Yeah, not just the key component, Grahai. Legitimately, Meg. Yeah. That's what Sam's been saying too. She's just been dancing.
Ah, had a feeling we might find you all here.
Our consultations with the Loperates, too, have run their course. Pleased I am to say that our researchers' concerns have for the most part been allayed, though some insist on making adjustments to the very end. For their part, Livingway and her peers have graciously offered to stay and keep the people company, lest any lingering queries go unanswered.
That's nice, I guess.
All that remains is to wait for the refined adamantite.
I mean, hey, at least they were grateful, Chris, and they were a nice group. Not to say that the groups often aren't, but like... Take the win! How long are we going to be waiting?
Alphano, are you there? It's me, Cryle.
Hi,
Your special
Cryle.
delivery has arrived. Round up everyone and come to the harbour at once.
Oh, I love some good plot timing. Convenient plot timing.
Speak of the devil. Let us go at once.
Nice. This can only go well, right? This is gonna go well. It has to go well.
Forgive the intrusion, Master Fortuner. I bring urgent news. A great commotion has broken out in Scholar's Harbour. Your presence is requested.
A commotion?
With all speed.
It'll be because they'll be like, look at all this riffraff. Except it's just like the Scion's friends bringing in the stuff, bringing the goods. Charlene's not used to having this many peeps.
Now, where might this delivery be?
Yeah, that's 100% it. And now all Chris.
Oh.
Don't. Oh, let's heckin' go. Hey, Eminem. Hey.
I'm sure it's very important, but we cannot accept these without the proper permits.
By the 12! Surely, these can't all be.
Oh, heck yeah. Hey! Would I have got those in this cutscene had I not done that content?
Bleeding hellfire! They're bringing them by sea and by air.
Or maybe
These folks in these crates.
maybe I just wouldn't have got the reference. Seeing all the references, it's so good. I love it. Got Cat Sith up there. You only see them if you've done the content. Ah,
Got your
okay.
adamantite right here. A bigger haul than any of these sorry bastards brought, and that's no lie.
Oh, let's go. They're competing.
Yes, because you were charged with seeing the shipments from Gridania and Uldar here, along with your own. Give credit where credit is due.
Meg.
Sounds like the sorry whinging of a sore loser. An hypocrite to boot. Ain't no way a scrawny whelp like you took a dozen steps inside a Dalaman shard.
Throw shades a card. Throw it harder.
I'll have you know, I went all the way to the entrance. Furthermore, 'twas my contacts that enabled us to enlist the cooperation of the Sky Pirates.
Oh my gosh, sorry, I need to turn I won't be long, just the fan off, because I'm getting warm, cold. My legs are getting chilly. I'm totally just in my PJ shorts. See, I got my Nightmare Before Christmas PJ shorts on. I'm gonna stand up. Probably should stand for a smidge. Oh. What was that? That was the ball rolling around. Sam reinflated my ball, and it might be slightly overinflated because it's like really high. I do have standing desk, yeah. Fancy, I know. I'm very lucky.
Left you outside so you wouldn't get anyone killed, did they? Well then, credit where credit's due. You did a right fine job sitting on your ass.
Sitting on your ass. Not me, I'm standing, Sakard. See, look at me. Legs.
Take that back.
Make me.
I will not stoop to your level.
My,
Hey.
what a grand welcome party.
Hancock and Soroban.
Soroban, right. The bickering is amazing.
We come bearing relics both
They make a good
sacred and
pair.
Allegan, as well as a few other gifts that may be of help, to be presented with best wishes from the Eastern Alliance.
Nice.
I myself have come with a sacred relic of Rayson Temple. 'Twas passing fortunate that Senri's dango craving brought us to Kugane. We arrived
Kugane.
precisely as Hancock was making his arrangements.
I've not heard it pronounced that way before. Kugane.
Upon learning of your need, we made haste back to Hell's Lid, with our dango, never fear, and consulted with the other auspices. All consented to the lending of Tenzin's legendary Phoenix Blade for this noble cause.
Nice. After all that.
Suzaku and Seiryu were nevertheless worried that it might be lost in transit, however, and insisted upon accompanying me to Onokoro, where I had intended to entrust it to our Confederate allies.
You missed a lot of this stuff, Quan. I'm glad that
I
we've done
thought
it.
instead to give it over to Hancock when we chanced to cross paths yet again. But alas, Seiryu remained ill at ease and ordered me see the blade into your hands personally or die trying.
Die trying. You think the way Soroban said is the accurate way since Japanese names don't tend to draw out syllables? That's true. Kugane. No. Kugane. Yeah. True. True.
We
It
did, of
wasn't.
course, need quite the impressive vessel to get it all here in time.
I feel like he shortens it too much. I don't know. Interesting. That is an impressive vessel.
Fortunately, our majestic associates have been more than helpful. 'Tis an honor to join the Warrior of Light on another adventure, they tell me.
Cute.
That is all wonderful to hear, but what of the extraordinary cost? I shudder to think of the ransom we must pay for such a bounty.
I feel like they owe
Fret
us.
not for your coin purse, young Alphino.
I feel like we're good, Alfie. Not that they owe us,
Lord
but you know.
Lolorito looks ever towards the profits of the future, and thus the East Aldenard Trading Company went to some lengths to reduce the financial liability.
Also, you know, a chance of everyone surviving when the world's ending. There's
And
can't really
since
put a
the
price on
Scions
that.
funded the entire venture, not a gill need be rendered up in compensation. Everything is already yours.
Convenient. This person's
We
not
funded the
happy.
venture.
Bit Lala.
When?
Is this going to be a callback to when Alfie spent all that money? Ah, it's
Don't let the name fool you. This coin keeper knows a thing or two about spending.
Let's go, Tataru. Long time no see.
When it comes to capital investiture,
Love her.
a sprinkling of gil here and there will not do. You need enough savings to make waves when it really counts, which is why frugality is paramount. We also had the benefit of a generous patron. Generous being rather an understatement.
Who is it? Amaric?
She has
She?
supported us from the shadows.
Oh, it's their mum!
Since the very founding of the Scions.
It's their mum!
We even had coffers to fill.
Ah, I love it! Oh, that's adorable. Cute! She's been She's been supporting them this whole time. Let's
I
go.
remain, of course, an entirely neutral party. I simply thought our family's coffers were needlessly full.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
We can hardly take them with us on your teeny tiny toy boat, now can we? And would be a shame to leave all that hard-earned wealth unspent.
Let's go. Wholesome type of sugar mummy.
Waste not.
Cute. Those two are adorable. He's pissed. I love it.
However did you manage so much in so short a time, though? We expected word to reach only a fraction of our allies.
Did I not tell you I have my ways?
Oh, who's this? Oh, hey!
Erenville! You were involved too.
Nice.
I received a letter from Cryo after we parted ways in Labyrinthos.
Best fun boy.
She explained what the Scions were trying to accomplish, and why you might soon require the services of the Gleaners, spread across the world as we are.
That's awesome. So sigh. JK Erenville is best, of course.
I pray you do not interpret this as a betrayal of Charlie. I accept that the Forum's aim in pushing us to our limits was to preserve what knowledge we have, and I bear you no ill will for it.
Alrighty.
Yet, in collecting that knowledge, what I came to appreciate most about our star is that there remains so much we do not know.
He's not ready to leave.
That is why I chose to help the Scions, to combat the obliteration of those countless undiscovered wonders.
Cute.
I held no illusions that they would be less demanding taskmasters. Though, rest assured, if I had, I would have been sorely disappointed.
How's he gonna take it?
To
He
make
doesn't
a long
have much
story
of a
short,
choice.
the whole of the guild ship cooperated to ensure your call was heard far and wide.
Now they have so much adamantite. Is it adamantite? Yeah. Oh, hey!
What's this about a ship
Nero
that
as
can fly to the
well.
moon?
About time he got involved, right?
And why didn't you mention it sooner? The one time you don't beg my aid, your problem's a bloody ship that can fly to the moon.
His voice is different.
Sid!
I feel.
You brought the team.
Cute!
Of course. Garland Ironworks' finest. You need only point us towards my new favorite ship.
I guess we don't really hear his voice actor much.
Oh, I nearly forgot. We stopped by Whirlit before coming here and picked up a package from Gaius.
His voice is hardly really heard, yeah. True.
He's still of the mind that actions make for better penance than words, contrite or otherwise. So we offer none of the latter.
He doesn't get many voice lines. I guess, yeah, because he does the alliances? Trials. Trial series, which don't usually get voiced. Honestly, in my mind, he sounds like Korn doing Sid's voice. Used to sit from ARR. Yeah, true. And lots of voices changed in ARR. MSQ stuff, yeah. Okay, what's he given us? Gaius, what have you given us?
What
Jimmy,
he sent
hi!
is an Allagan relic Valens used in his weapons experiments. Has a fair bit of refined adamantite in it too.
Ooh, okay. How are you, Jimmy? Welcome in. Interesting.
As you like
of you
as
to
not
say it like that, lovely
suspect,
boss.
we've also brought adamantite for Mordona's Dalamud Shard.
Cool. Good old hoary boulder.
I admit to some consternation upon first receiving Kryl's message. So few scions remain at the Rising Stones now. Far too few for such an expedition.
Lahi. Oh my gosh. Almost didn't Lahi. Hori is the best. You hopped on to say hi before you hit the yard and do your martial arts. Have fun. You have fun too, Jimmy. Thanks for popping in.
However, the Gleaners were able to secure us reinforcements. Idleshire's treasure hunters, not least among them.
Okay.
I know. How the gobbyflock fought. Slowfix's gratitude for the safe return of his daughter has not waned, and he gathered his kin to our side with an astounding quickness.
Okay.
The clash between their machina and the Allagan defences was a sight to behold. I wager even you would have been impressed by the magnitude of the gobby booms.
Gobby booms?
Fascinating as all this is, I fail to see how it explains your presence here. Does Razat Han not have more pressing concerns?
Oh yeah, true. Thingy's here. Well, I mean, they're not actually physically here, Estinian. I can't remember his name.
We do.
Varshan.
Yet averting the final days would be the most expedient solution. That, and I am
Vitra.
indebted
This
to
is
you.
Varshan. Yes. Varshan, Vitra. But it's like this vessel's, this mirror, whatever you call it, it's Varshan, yeah, but it's Vitra. Vitra's the dragon, right?
Though they chose to take their leave of Thavnair, those you saved in Galimund remain my people. My gratitude is beyond words. 'Tis appropriate that I aid you in kind. If in the doing we bring salvation to others of this star, so much the better.
This is cool. This is cute.
You will recall that I spoke of my father, Midgard Summer, and his journey across the great expanse.
We could just merge the names together. Vishra. Vitrahan. Oh golly.
As he traveled betwixt the stars, his resplendent scales drank of the ether in those nigh empty surrounds, and imparted to him the strength to persevere.
Okay.
Thinking they might further your cause, I called out to my kin for consent.
Wait. Are we going to have Midgard Summer scales?
Ajdaya's answer was silence, as ever. Tiamat and Hrisvelgre, however, responded favorably to the suggestion. My sire, too, stirred from his slumber long enough to speak and say, "Very well." Thus have I brought you his own worm scales.
Ooh.
Fit them to your purpose, and seek a worthier fate for us all.
He's already in her ass! Oh my gosh, might as well get scales as well.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone else so familiar with the unique properties of dragon scales. So I invited myself along.
Nice, Natana. I respect it.
Bugger me, this is so unbelievable. I've gone right back round to believing it again.
Saying what
Forget
everyone's
a 6%
thinking.
gain in efficiency. With all these goodies, we could get 7, no, 10, no, 14 bleeding percent.
That Hannah wanted to get out of the workshop for a bit. True.
Think of how far we could go! What we could do with that much power!
14 bleeding
could
percent!
blow up!
I'd rather us not blow up.
If Kokol is duly convinced, then it must be true. In which case, the science end of the bargain has been fulfilled. Would you not agree?
Would you not agree? Okay, I have to point it out because, like, this is not the best angle to, like, see it. But, like, okay, these little, like, head hat things. In a previous part of the cutscene, I looked at them and, like, they just randomly reminded me of Pearl from SpongeBob. They totally look like Pearl from SpongeBob. With, like, the big... This is a bad angle for it, but there was one that was, like, a slightly higher angle, and they just looked like they all had, like, Pearl heads on. And I've been waiting for it to get to a point where I can, like, where it pauses so I can point it out. You're all welcome. Also, I'm gonna get the ball and try sit on it. Even though it's way too inflated and very difficult to get on. That's amazing. You agree? Oh my gosh, this is awkward. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna... Oh. This ball, Sam, you inflated it too much. How am I meant to, like, get on it? Ah, ow. Ah, okay, I'm gonna lower my desk to the height of the ball so I can... Okay, that should be... it's not as low as it usually goes. Oh dear. Try harder? It's difficult. Oh my golly. My ribs are sore. Okay, anyway, continue. They look like Pearl. Oh, is he gonna be mad? He better not be mad.
Yes, Father?
I know not what you seek of Heidelin, nor for what purpose
Oh,
you
that's
would
right.
take command
We get to
of
talk
our
to
ship.
her. You have to
Yet this much
see it
is
through.
certain. To do so will be to dictate the fate of this star and the lives upon it.
Pearl, Pearl's Mr. Krabs' daughter, I think? And they're a whale. With like a big head. I didn't watch SpongeBob the most, but yeah. You saw something else mention Pearl recently? I assume she must have been... Okay. A literal whale, yeah. Okay, anyway, I'm not gonna get distracted.
The lives of each and every creature.
You can't pull
in
this
their
out from
magnitude
under us, Fortunal.
and their fragility.
Do you think, if you are assuming that we don't understand the severity of this, then,
Do you understand? And are you prepared?
yeah. Buddy, pal, sir.
We have seen and we have felt how much each life shapes this world. And so we are determined to abandon none. We understand what is at stake, and we are prepared to bear this burden.
Let's go, Alfie. That's horrible, Chris. Oh my god. Is he gonna hug them?
Then
Kind of.
I will bear it with you.
We get it, actual, he being a good dad.
Share your struggles with me. As family.
Also, they're back in the family now? Aw, okay, this is sweet, but like also too little too late, but also I guess better time than none, but my guy, took you long enough. Can
You grasped my fingers with such tiny hands the day you were born. I thought my heart might burst.
Buddy.
'Twas love and happiness beyond expression. Overwhelming. And a conviction so powerful that I trembled with something close to rage. I had heard the final days foretold. I swore to myself then and there that I would not let them steal your futures.
Right, because he's known about this for a while, hasn't he? So it's probably affected how he's acted around them.
The great exodus would succeed.
Made him
Must succeed.
more distant.
No sacrifice or sin was worse than the alternative.
I still don't forgive him for exiling them. That's not okay.
If anything gave me pause, 'twas mine own father.
Oh yeah, would Louis Soir have known about the final days? He kind of left though, didn't he? So maybe he didn't.
The Archon Louis Soir openly decried Charlian's policies. A perspective which I regarded with increasing disdain as I grew older.
He left. Right. We adopted them, you can't have them back.
Yet even as part of me thought him a fool. Perhaps I also hoped that he, of all people, would devise a brilliant means to save my children.
High five emote, very janky, but it's paired. Wait, is it actually? Really? That's cool. The technology is there. I didn't know that was paired. But yeah, a hug emote that was proper with collision would be good. Also, Nano, I don't know if I've said hi. I think I did say it, but like also hi again.
A naive hope. But stubborn enough that I could never bring myself to keep you apart. No, that was his doing, when he perished at Cartano.
Oh, that's cool, Chris. I need to experiment with that.
As we pulled that twisted slab of Dalamud from the sea.
Oh wait, that's what we want.
The warmth of your newborn touch.
Aww.
Chastened, I vowed never again to suffer any interference in my mission to protect you.
Oh, buddy. So he's been doing it for them this whole time? Chris, I thought you meant that was how it was for the high five, and I got my hopes up.
No matter that you yourselves wished otherwise. Detest me, fight me tooth and nail. I would suffer it, and more. And be satisfied so long as I could force you onto the ship.
Aww. But now they're taking over the ship. So joke's on you, Fortunal.
I was wrong. You two have grown so much stronger and so much wiser than I dared dream.
They're pretty cool.
You have earned the right to walk your own path, and already begun to do so.
Aww. They've been doing it for a long time.
Because there are things we care about, and people we love, and none of them is replaceable. Not a one.
No.
It cannot have been an easy journey for you to have come so far.
He's Alizé's thinking of Gabu, yeah? It's Gabu, right? Many others too, I'm sure, but...
We shall be glad to acquaint you with the finer details someday, once this danger has passed. All that we have seen and heard, that we have felt and learned in our travels. Ours is not a kind world, but it is beautiful. Always.
They have been through a lot.
Oh no. Are you quite sure that's wise? After all, someone turns pale and flees the room when he sees so much as an envelope containing word of your adventures.
Oh, really? That's hilarious.
Whatever will happen if he learns what you were really up to.
Oh yeah, this is the
Amigas.
hairstyle I've got, isn't it? Of course. Because I thought it was from Stormblood. Right? But I guess someone did tell me she had it as well.
Though I have wronged my children most gravely, I owe you an apology as well. I assumed that it was
See,
the
look,
Scion's
Pearl,
influence that
Pearl.
made them so keen to charge headlong into danger.
They kind of led a lot of those charges, fortunately, but I guess, yeah. See, look, they totally look like pearls in the background. Are you the only one who, after the scene, was still there? Yeah, fuck you, Fortunal Camp, due to the fact he disowned them. Yeah. I don't think I'll ever forgive him for that. I still feel like this is a little bit too late, but, like, I'll take it. I see what they're doing. I see what he, as far as, like, a narrative goes with him, but
Yours, in particular.
But I mean, I guess that's the thing, right? The thing that makes a lot of these characters so great is that they're flawed at the end of the day. Like, they're flawed. They're flawed characters. Not everything they do is like redeemable. Or like, you know what I mean? So, I see how he might have come to that, done that like really brash, really whatever decision. He probably regretted it, but he's also stubborn. We know, I mean, the twins are stubborn, Alizé's stubborn. They have to get it from somewhere, right? So like, I don't doubt that, yeah, but we don't have to forgive him to, I mean, at least I feel like I don't have to forgive him to appreciate kind of what he's doing here, because like, yeah, does that make sense? It fleshes him out more rather than just some bad dad. There's nuance, yeah.
I see now that said influence instead brought them together with the many fine people gathered here today.
Because not everything has to, like, I mean, in real life, not everything is always going to be excusable. And that's just, yeah, understanding and forgiving are different things, yeah. Precisely.
In which case, I hope you continue to guide them.
Couldn't have said it better, Corn.
If we've finished loitering about the harbour, might I suggest we put our plans into motion? People are beginning to look confused.
Right, I guess not everyone knows of why these people are here.
Perhaps you can spare a few words ere they resume the tedious lugging of cargo. You have no small number of friends and admirers here, after all.
Fair enough, Nikki. I mean, like, even without, like, forgiving that, like, I don't know, you can forgive a person, but not necessarily forgive, like, an action of the person. I guess it's also kind of like, yeah. As Corn was saying, like, yeah, forgive them from a point of understanding, but not the... That's not what Corn said at all. Forgive, but don't never forget. Oh dear. That can be dangerous, though. Because then it's just ammo, depending. Let's be real. I'd be in the forgive and then also forget camp. My memory garbo. A lot of the time I forget why I should be mad at something because I've forgotten. Look at their family though. Kinda, they're cute. You don't forgive, you just forget. Nice, Sylvie. Alright. A moment of triumph is close at hand, or I don't want to say with me. I mean, I guess I am the center kind of ish, but... Nah, our moment of triumph is close at hand. Let's go. We got it. Your memory is only bad when it comes to important stuff, Chris. Random facts and people wronging you have dedicated memory space. I see.
Your assistance is appreciated. Now, in an orderly fashion, if you please.
Drink to forget, but always remember, except you drink to forget and always forget. Memory's hard. To be fair, I'd rather remember positive things. Anyway. But it can be inconvenient at times. Okay. Also, did anyone notice my little bunny rabbit? I got them from the Golden Saucer. They're called an unlucky rabbit. But I think they're cute. My throat hurts from directing so many people to Librinthos, but that only proves we got our money's worth. Chris, hi! I apologize for not informing you earlier of Erinville's involvement. He was something of a contingency plan. Thank goodness we had him and his fellow gleaners at hand, though. It would have been monstrously difficult to locate Sid and transport the Hanish delegation here otherwise. Let me macro you. And by that I mean dote and then Ayo. Okay. I cannot wait to see what our friends from the Ironworks do with the ship. Yeah, what would they do with the ship actually? I had no idea how massive a weight it was until he lifted it off my shoulders, but more importantly his words were an affirmation the path we walk is the right one. A part of me might have been satisfied so long as my family and friends survived the final days, but to save the star is what we all want most. And if those same people believe that I can help see it done, who am I to say otherwise? Come what may, I will fight for this world of ours until the very end. I talked to Graha. If I never see another crate again, it will be too soon. I guess we've been moving a lot around, huh? Unaided, we scions could never have gathered such a bounty, refined adamantite relics sacred and ancient alike. I find myself quite overcome. The time has come to claim our prize. Are you prepared? What is Heidelin gonna say? How's this gonna work? Lise sent a letter along with Gridania's contribution. It seems she travelled there to aid in their adamantite recovery. I was gonna say, where's Lise? No, I wasn't gonna say that, but we've had a few comings together of peeps. She's been in a couple of them. Evidently, journeying to Gridania was quite the trial, as was getting into the Dalamid Shard, as was reaching its depths. I suspect she will have few kind words to say about the Alligans when next we meet. True. Alright, that is a cool glam. Ooh, I like it. Sorry. I'm admiring respectfully. So we just chilling next to Alizé. We finally managed to clear the harbour, which means the rest is in the engineer's capable hands. Was wondering how you got that? What did I get? I'm confused. It's cool, Meg, yeah. You cooked your rice using chicken stock? Cayenne pepper, MSG, mixed Italian herbs. It does sound delicious. We finally managed to clear the harbour, which means the rest is in the engineer's capable hands. Meanwhile, Father has issued to us an invitation. As was agreed, he will reveal the means by which Heidelin may be contacted. We are to meet him at Aporia when we're ready. Given the vital knowledge she holds, I suggest we leave without delay. It transpires, however, that the Forum's method for speaking with her is not without risks. I'm curious to hear what those might entail, but regardless, be warned. Most of those who arrive with the Adamantite have offered to stay and see to any remaining tasks that need doing. The forum has already asked for my assistance in overseeing the process, so you needn't worry about a thing. Hey, there you go, Thangrid. No more crates for you. Thank you, Tataru. We're off to Aporia then. There's gonna be a dungeon, isn't it? We've not had a dungeon in a while. Perhaps? Or a trial? That's cool! It's really cool. Space sword! Okay. Don't mind if I do. Thanks for the teleport. Okay. Fortunal, hello. Lovely, I have already shown the others inside. You will want to speak with Clara Lane. She has the key to the lift and can send you down after me. Okay. Oh, also, Cherry, if you meant my minion is from Golden Saucer. I missed the context completely of your question or of your statement or whatever. Hello, Clara Lane. That's a cool name. You're with Master Fortunal, yes? Just step inside the lift here. We've been here before, yeah? Yeah. From here we proceed to the heart of Labyrinthos and its most closely guarded secret, Tomazin. Tomazine? We've not been here before? I thought that maybe that went down to where we've been before. This does look different though. We've not been in as enclosed an area as this. I suppose it's guarded? Well, you guarded secret Tomazine, I guess. It marks the beginning and end of our efforts, whence we delve to seek audience with the star, and whence we will embark on our journey to the heavens. This way, if you please. Okay. Okay. You've seen it from above. This is the central area. Right. So I don't get lost. Oh yeah, there you go. Discovered a new location. Ooh, that's where we're going. It's probably an ether current just hiding around here somewhere. Chris is guarding the entrance. That's a cool door. It's giving Doctor Strange. Oh my gosh! It's the itty bitty boat! Is that what they called it? I mean, to be fair, it ain't that big. How are we gonna get everyone on it? I guess they plan to make multiple trips, but still. Is it bigger on the inside? It is actually quite small, to be fair. I guess, maybe. Kind of. Maybe. I mean, that other airship was bigger than this, I feel. Look in the hole. Is it bigger in the hole? Is that just the top of it? Oh dear. Has bigger on the inside technology. Right, I bid you welcome to Thomazine? Yeah, Thomazine. Direct your attention towards its center to behold the ark over which we have long labored. Right. The hole. This hole? I'm not sure. As you can see, it was designed as a medium-sized craft, the better to reduce fuel consumption. Miniaturizing magics have been applied, oh golly, of course, to its interior to ensure the thrust-to-weight ratio does not place too great a limitation on its freight capacity. Miniaturizing magics. To look below it. You mean like here? I'm not sure. The ether burner, as you know, has been removed for further modification, but we shall reattach it soon enough. I have received word that Kakol and several of your allies are working on it with intense fervor. They are sure to see it done. 'Twas by their expertise that many a prior disaster was averted. If anything, I fear they will not afford us much time for speaking with Heidelin ere they finish. They'll be like, okay, we're good to go. So speaking of... point taken! Love it. Let us move on. I must warn you again, however, that even with the benefit of our device, to treat with her is not a simple feat. Does someone have to be like a vessel for her? Like, Kryl was? Okay, I'm gonna go have a look. Don't worry, I'm Crystal Mummy's favorite. There's just space down there. I guess now that we're closer to it, it seems bigger. I suppose. You think that's supposed to be the Ethereal Sea? Oh yeah. We just need to play the, what music is it? What's it called? The da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Now I've got to find it. This one. Someone stabbed the front of this ship? How dare. Oh, I see. They did too. Rude. It's pretty cool in here. I'm into it. Hope you got your stoof done, Corn. Alright, to think how many generations labored for this end, and that we aim higher still. We must spare no preparation, and that means speaking with Heidelin no matter what the cost. Yeah, we've come this far. How bad can it be? I can well imagine the zeal with which they're working on the ether burner, and all I can say is that I'm glad we have something to do other than get in their way. Once it's ready, we'll see to it that the ship is put to good use. If meeting with Heidelin proves difficult even for the Forum, then perhaps I... Oh, 'tis an unformed idea at this phase, I'm afraid. I will duly inform you if anything comes of it. Kryl's planning on being a vessel for Heidelin again. We must learn of Heidelin's greater plan. We can only hope that she also knows the current location of Meteion. And we can do neither if we do not focus on whatever trial awaits us within. Trial, you say, Ashtola? You feel it too, don't you? The ship is impressive, but it pales in comparison to the vast primordial power beneath our feet. There we go, Estinian's talking about the Ethereal Sea, I suppose. It would seem enchantments most advanced have been woven into the ship's very bones. Wolfson and Blowreader are doubtless called upon for their expertise in teleportation magics. It was the Elegans who first combined the mechanical and etherical sciences into a revolutionary discipline. Given that this ship is nothing short of a technological marvel in that precise vein, Elegans salvage should suit it well. Well, that's good. I doubt this is what Erenville meant when he said that there remains much we do not know, but I still can't believe everything that was hidden underneath the city, or believe everything that was hidden beneath the city this entire time. Yep. It was just casually here. You got your level? Nice. I have done what I can to impress upon you the gravity of what lies ahead. Are you prepared? I guess so. And I got a hat. I guess I might as well put it on. My glam won't work though. That's fine. Although I guess it means my plate won't work, won't it? Not my plate, my portrait. We'll save it for now. Her children, one and all. Ooh. I kind of need a pee. I might go do that before we start this. Also, level 89 MSQ hype. We actually are there. I'm assuming this is the beginning of 89. Good time for pee. Okay, yeah, everyone go pee if you need to, or eat, or like, you know, stretch, or do whatever. I'll be back soon. I might actually fill up my drink bottle too, because it's like almost empty. And I ran out of this. So, yeah, I'll be back. Hello, I'm back. Cats have decided it's dinner time. So this is a big block of content coming up here. Oh yeah? Are you alluding to the fact that it's like 22, 10-2? We're talking multiple hours with multiplayer content. And wait, but like, we're coming into Thursday. So are you saying that like we're not gonna want to do it on Thursday? Wait. Okay, wait, what are we saying here? .5 before the next stopping point. Oh, the timing's awkward. Okay, wait, I need to think about it then. Okay, wait. Because thing is, next weekend, Sam's going to like a gig. I was meant to be going to the gig, but I don't feel like I should go to the gig. And we've given my ticket to a friend anyway. But I was gonna go in to have dinner with them potentially, but also potentially not. I could go real late next weekend, because Sam's out anyway. Sorry for dumping this on you. Somebody decided not to mention how long this part took them to stream until we got here. Okay. You only realized exactly how long it was. I mean, we are like close to the 3-hour mark anyway. Okay, wait. I'm trying to like figure out if I could feasibly do it tonight. I need to eat. Would it be better to do it all in one chunk? You did this whole upcoming segment in night. I mean, I take a while to do things in general, especially because like we'd stop and we chat about them and I get distracted and I read back. Okay. So, you say it's like an hour and a half to a stopping point. Would it be better to not even have a stopping point and to just do all of it? Probably, right? You just checked how long it took you. It took about 2 hours from here to the good stopping point. Because, like, what we could do is, like, the trouble is I didn't come into the stream today thinking that it would be, like, a long one. And sometimes they can be, but also I have got a little bit of work I need to do and I'm tired. But I could like, if I know in advance, it means that we're not, even after just talking about having MSQ on Thursday, we won't. Damn it. Oh, that's hilarious. Unfortunate, but hilarious. It's very good though. You'll really want to get, I don't doubt it.
We need water.
I just poured myself a new drink. Like, I'm prepared, but also, like, I was expecting another hour, potentially. Like, maybe going, well, maybe not quite an hour, but I was expecting another, like, 45 minutes. You'll want to do it when you're nice and awake. You think you broke in the middle of the segment. Okay. Got a bit more than that. Okay. You did also pontificate. Is that even how I say that? But yes, okay, comparable times. Shall we? So what we're saying, do we map? I feel bad for now stopping because I thought I would be keeping on, but also I want to like be able to do it justice and do it in a chunk. Either map or buckle in. I mean, feasibly, I don't think I regardless of stopping point, I think I would, if it's a decent story chunk, I would prefer to do it all in one go. I can go into next week knowing that it's going to be big. Better in one go. Okay. Well then. Okay, sure. Thank you so much for the info. I wouldn't know otherwise, obviously. It contradicts your first memory of doing it in one go. Okay. It's okay to say we could do a dungeon, but I think... Alright. You think we can get the next segment done in a single stream with breathing room? Okay. Cool. So I might still actually be able to go for dinner if I have energy to go for dinner next week. Okay, righto. So we're mapping, I suppose. Chris, I know you just like left party, but feel free to rejoin if you want to join for maps. I don't think I have a map on me. I'd have to go buy one. Dropped map coordinates in chat. Oh my gosh. I see. I can teleport us. Us who are here, at least. You're updating retainers, probably just gonna do some roulettes then log off. Fair enough. And I can fly here now, so that's good. Okay, cool. It feels a bit of a blunt stop considering I was so hyped to talk to Heinlein! That's fine. I appreciate the knowledge that it's a chunk and I would much rather do the chunk together. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'd much rather know. And I wouldn't know... Is this where I'm meant to be? Yeah. I wouldn't know if I wasn't told, so... Yeah. Okay. No, I very much appreciate it. Very, very much. I just hope you guys don't feel bad, but also you all suggested it, so... And I mean, to be fair, it's 10 minutes or like 15 minutes before the oh, why was I'm still on a mount. It's 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so to the 3-hour mark, so it makes sense. Can you not use smooth brain? Use single brain style instead. Fun fact, baby turtle is getting less of a smooth brain this week. Babies at this point have smooth brains. And now they will proceed to get wrinkles. Fun fact. Honestly, the little like tidbits for like the weekly developments are real interesting sometimes. But yeah. Chris, oh my god. But yes. Sometimes we also share a single brain cell, it's true. And I hope I'm not offending you, Nano, I'm sorry. I just reread your message and was like, oh wait. You've asked something of me and of us. And then I just went and did the opposite. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Wow! That sounds... that rings a bell, Nano, yeah. Encephaly. Yeah. It's been a while since we've mapped. We've ended a few Final Fantasy streams just like as they are. I'm not wearing my frog! Oh, this isn't a frog anyway though, is it? So I guess it's okay. Look at me with my portrait working. I'm missing my earrings, but that's fine. Doing the macro to it. Nice move. Was your portrait broken? Oh. Shared brain cell had a malfunction. That's the one. I did enjoy it, Corn. But yeah, for context for next week, so yeah, Sam's going to a gig. The gig itself starts at like 7:30 or something, I think. I'm actually not entirely sure. Seeing Hot Mulligan. Are we pre-hype? I've opted to... We booked tickets way back when. Booked one for me, but kind of figured that I probably wouldn't go. I really just don't feel like I'd be up to it. But yeah, and then a friend of Sam's gonna go, which is hype. But there was like potential of there being dinner beforehand. I don't know. Am I just standing in that orb of ouch? I literally was standing in the orb of ouch. Why was I doing that? But yeah, potential of dinner beforehand. But the thing is, I'm going into into the city the day before for like a Wellington Doll Peeps meetup. The first one in like so many years. The first one since I was like instigating it. And then the people who were in the little circle either left or left. So that'll be cool. So I mean, chances of me having energy to go in twice, because I'm not going to be able to get a ride back, because Sam will be at the gig, right? So I'm going to have to like public transport it later at night. I don't know how I'll feel. I don't know. We'll see. Brr, brr, brr. Excuses. Ice, hello! Welcome in. See how far through this I get, eh? Hey! Corn, that was cute. How are you, Ice? But yeah, so that's the thing. But then also on Sunday, so we've I don't even know if I've told you all this. Not that I necessarily need to. I don't think it's a problem me telling you. But we've decided to hire a doula. So that's kind of cool. And if you don't know what that is, like me, I didn't know what that was initially, but we looked into it. It's essentially like a support person you hire for like labor and delivery. So that's really cool. The little only downside to it is that you have to pay them. Everything about it is like, yeah, there are no cons. There's someone who is knowledgeable about labor and birth, and they're like, you know, different team to your doctor, which can be a good thing. They will help you advocate for yourself. There's just like, honestly, there's so many good things about it. And like they know stuff. They know stuff and can like they're trained and can give you advice and tips and just make the experience overall calmer. So yeah. Hi Faz! Silver, 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 rushing through MSQ. Ah! Well, we're actually kind of like, we've paused a little bit because it was brought to my attention, Faz, that the next chunk of MSQ I should probably do without a break. So we're going to leave it till next Sunday. We were going to do MSQ on Thursdays, but due to the nature of this next stint, we're gonna leave it until next Sunday. But yeah, may we get silver though. It'll be, I mean, I wouldn't be mad at getting silver, but I really do want a frog at some point. You're introducing your 3-year-old nephew to Minecraft Ice? That's awesome. Why not though? Do frog afterwards? Yes. Anyway, doula. She's coming to our house on Sunday at like 1 o'clock and will be with us for like 2 hours or so. And then I'll stream after that. To give you context of my day, that was how I got to telling you about this, because it's relevant for sake of stream on Sunday. There are a few things on. But yeah. I might see if I can start earlier. But I'll let you all know. I'll let you know. Also, do not. Ah. I wasn't even comprehending what was happening. Ramu does exist here. He just chose not to help us. That's really rude. That bitch. Did I see another map in chat? Should we do another sneaky one? Not that I'm supplying the maps at all. But I did see Corn put one in chat. Shall we do it, Corn? I need it. I've not actually supplied any of these Alpus maps, I don't think. Anyway. But yeah, we're talking to Mummy Heidelin next. Yes, that's where we're up to. And I want to be able to do it in a stint, so. Is it all the way over there, Corn? Or is Corn typing? Corn was typing. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna date with Mum next. Mm-hmm. No, it should be good. We're so close to it. You were looking at chat? I see. Either that or you had auto run on and we're just like multitasking, I don't know. I've done it before. Although usually I end up in front of a wall. Usually. BFS, how you been? Have you been good? Zap, zap, zap. But yeah, we're also like, we're getting to the territory of like things happening on Sundays. Or around Sundays for sake of stream. And I think I already mentioned it, but on Tuesday this week, I didn't think I'd be able to stream. To be fair, I'll be probably quite tired. And I don't know if starting Kingdom Hearts DLC is the best necessarily, but we'll do it. Hopefully. But like I won't be leaving work until 7 and that's when I usually start stream. So it will be a later stream start on Tuesday. And depending how I feel, we might just love to do some drawing. Whee! Got a portal. You know how we talked about the Melody Kingdom Hearts game? Mm-hmm. What's up? We have been getting good luck, yeah. Worth it? You brought it after the chat? It's so neat. Hey! I'm glad. I've yet to buy the DLC. I need to look at that. Hopefully that sale's still going. Don't want to be spending too much. Yeah, not on the roulettes, but on getting portals, Corn. Your only gripe is it doesn't play full songs. That's kind of strange. That it doesn't play full songs? You'd think it would. Because in the demo it doesn't, but I figured that was because it was the demo. It'll take a bit of getting used to the Melody of Memories game, I mean. As far as rhythm games go, and like noticing when you have to like put in certain inputs. From the demo, it wasn't super intuitive to me. What are we even attacking here? What else has arrived? Oh, this thing. There's so many shiny things on the floor. What is going on? It cuts at nice parts? Rude! Such a cuck game. How dare it? That's honestly devastating. Oh, I was standing in that, yeah. I deserved that. Thanks, Sylvie. I forgot that I had my quick movement ability. And I was moving far too chill, Lily. Anyway. Got there. Am I just out here taking damage now? You'd think I would get to know the patterns of these AoEs by now, because it's the same thing twice, right? We had this first last round. But no, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Faz, and I definitely want to play it, even though every part of it will be muted for sake of stream. Like, guaranteed. Although in saying that, not as much of Last Kingdom Hearts stream was, like, muted as I thought it could be. I mean, honestly, the Twitch muting system, whatchamacallit, is random a lot of the time, it seems. It's not always the most accurate in the world. Very random, yeah. Not something you should rely on. And what annoys me too is that, like, what it picks up is different from what YouTube picks up, because there was that time when I opened a stroller on stream and then I tried to put the VOD on YouTube and YouTube was just like, yeah, nah, a bunch of these songs. No. Like, okay, well, fine. So I had to, like, cut some of my VOD. Which was annoying. I'll tell you what I did today. I actually wrote some script for one of my Japan videos. I really probably should open the Kika Goods parcel, but I don't know, I feel like I've kind of got myself into a bit of a pickle now, because I don't want, like, all of my videos in a row to be Kika Goods videos, but, like, also, in order for that not to be the case, I'm gonna have to make other videos. So I don't know. And also, I'm probably just overthinking it. Also, editing is painful. Well, was painful. But now has Fancy Mouse, so less excuses, I suppose. TY for Fancy Mouse. Salmon corn. Conspirers. Oh, out of that AoE. I still can't unsee the pains in my missiles. Look, they even, like, I'm sorry. Team, look, I'm sorry. Look. Yes, they're slightly misshapen. However, they are what they are. It's like the moment we realized that Coco in Animal Crossing had peen hands. Did we laugh? Yes. Did we love her for it? Yeah. Peen hands. Yes, exactly. So do I just embrace the peen guns? Ooh. Embrace the peens. There's a There's something to take out of context. Yes. Slap that on a t-shirt. Exactly. Alright. I've struggled big time with these things here because I just can't see anything. One's gone though. Where's two? Is two gone? Two's gone. Three? Or is two still alive? No, I think two must be gone. Oh golly. I should probably heal Meg. I think Sylvie healed Meg. I was too busy trying to figure out if three was alive or dead. Well done, team. I definitely helped a lot. I'm gonna just claim that, like, with the delay, anything I call out's no help anyway. Tells me, forgot you were Dark Knight, panicked when your health was low. Alright, does Dark Knight benefit from having low health? Or they just have the ability that makes them go low? They just have the ability that makes them go low, right? Because I also saw that and was like, whoop. Whoops. Have I been neglecting my tank? Perhaps. Ooh, we got some loot. A feather. What does this do? That's kind of cool. We're all needing. I'ma assume. Mount? Is it like the bed? It trades for a mount. Con got it! Heck yeah. You need 3. Okay, so it's like the bed. Okay. If it isn't a rainbow bird, I'm gonna be disappointed. That time you got something off one of your maps. Rude! I doted it and everything. Remu! Rama! Remu, Rama! Wherever you are. Wow. You're a bird-like thing with colours? Yes. You still had a couple of seconds on the thing when you healed? Okay. Wait, popped the invuln, didn't die. Couldn't self-heal. Sylvie saved your ass. Okay. Does it look like one of these, perhaps? Word? Word? Oh well. Corn got something from a map. From one of his maps. So it ain't all bad. And it's nice and blue here. Alright, well. I guess we're leaving it here. They're on Albus, but you forget where. Okay. I see. Shall we see who's on for sake of raid? Thank you all for joining and for like letting me know about what's ahead so that I could like make best decisions for future. Because yeah, I really would prefer to be able to do a story chunk as a chunk. So yeah, and we will do that. We'll do that next week. May or may not start stream early. I'll let you know on Discord. But like more likely is that we'll go later. I'll let you know. But anyway, let's see who's on now that we could raid. Ooh, Bagel's on. I actually was in Bagel's chat earlier and she had a a VTuber model. Isn't using it right now. She's playing Elden Ring. But yeah, had a VTuber model, which was cool. Just so you know, the same vibe as with Love 2D. For those times when you just kind of don't want to have a camera on. I respect it. And yeah, we've not said hi to Bagel in a while, so yeah, Elden Ring should be good. Playing with a friend. Do I recognize the friend's name potentially from her chat? I'm not sure, but we know Bagel, so yeah. I reckon we head over there. If you don't know anything about Bagel, Bagel plays lots of like spoopy games, like horror indie games. Looking at her bio, huge MMO player apparently, but yes, I don't know if I've seen Bagel play Final Fantasy. I don't know. I need to get my dotes on, but I think we'll head over there. I think we'll do it. The dotes gonna take longer now because we're doing the heart afterwards. Not complaining. Not complaining at all. Okay. It just means it's gonna be harder to nab people before they like teleport away. At least the dote, like, I mean, I guess you can still catch people with the dote, you just might not nab them with the heart. So I'll take it. Yeah. Okay. I love this. Oh wait, Silver, you get an extra one. Because why not? I hope you all have a great rest of your evenings. Or mornings, or just time zones in general. And yeah, as I said, Tuesday, if there is stream, it will be later, which means it'll be shorter. Like I might be an hour later, so we'll be starting at 8 as opposed to 7, but still should end at a reasonable time because work night. And I have a late night the next day as well. So yeah, I'll kind of see how I go. The more I think about it, the more I think that maybe starting the Kingdom Hearts DLC on a shorter stream might not be the best idea. So maybe we'll do something else. Maybe some kind of... Ooh! That's in theme with all the kissing and the listen. Very cute. That's cute. That's a cute sticker. Excuse me, Luna. Hello, hi, welcome in. We are just about to end. Thank you for the sticker. I don't have any art lined up, no. But I'm sure we can figure something out. Surely. Perhaps I'll like post my commission info somewhere and we might get a bite. Or I'll just draw an emote. Or we'll just draw something Alizé Alphino related, like I did a Stola. I don't know, we'll see. There's lots of options. I'm not too worried. I think I'm leaning towards that as opposed to Kingdom Hearts. Although like a shorter art stream, am I gonna finish it? Haha, no. Whatever I start, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm not concerned. Okay. Oh, I love that I could just highlight Bagel's name and copy paste it to put in raid. Oh, amazing. Cute. This emote is too cute. An anonymous. Love how it's just dancing on my camera. If I zoom in, is it gonna... Alright, shall we raid out? I think we should raid out. Yeah. Let's do it. Okay. Let's go. Thank you for the anonymous sticker. Thank you for the anonymous sticker, Luna. Sorry, now I've been told that my voice fades out between scenes. Oh, I need to stop the Final Fantasy music. Hang on. I forgot that was a thing.
Hello.
Oh, hello? No named puppy? Now I'm like, but it's your name, but I'm confused. Welcome in, thank you for the follow. I am just ending now. Wonderful timing.
Nice big.
Nice.
Come with us for the raid.
Hey bestie. Hey bestie. Hey bestie.
Hey.
Hey bestie.
Hey.
Love ya.
Love you too, bestie. Thank you so much. It doesn't fade on that transition. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Weird, but good to know. Okay. Yes. Welcome in, No Name Puppy. Hopefully you can catch us another time. You've been here for a while. Okay, sweet. I always worry. I'm like, oh gosh, now I feel bad that I'm ending. I hope you enjoyed what you saw of stream. Thank you so much for following and for saying hi in chat. You definitely don't have to chat. We appreciate lurkers, but it's lovely that you said hi. We're rating Bagel. Let's do it. I already told you all about Bagel. Bagel's playing Elden Ring. A game that I don't think I could ever play. I don't have the patience or the, I don't know. Maybe one day and then you can all laugh at my incompetence, but like, the problem is I'd be so stubborn that I wouldn't. Yeah, it just sounds painful, to be honest. But not Bagel. Bagel be doing it. So let's go over there and give some support. And yeah, we'll have another stream on Tuesday. We'll do something chill, something Love 2D, some art, I don't even know. And we won't, despite previous plans, do MSQ on Thursday. We'll do our next chunk on Sunday, which I'm really looking forward to now because, oh my gosh, the hype for this. Thank you for my mouse, Con, and thank you for my mouse, Sam, and thank you, Ginkgo. You're all hickin' lovely. Let's go, and I'll catch you later. Bye, everybody.